Another bit of 3D printing. Where are we? 1 hour, 40 seconds. Oh, that didn't stay in focus, did it? Right, let's see if that fits. Hi guys. Those of you who've been following my channel for years will know that I've got a lot of tripods for my cameras. When I started doing the charity shop gold or garbage videos, I seemed to pick up quite a lot of them one way and another. Always cheap, and some of them were really good quality. So I've even got a playlist of my tripods and that sort of thing, which will be in the video description. Anyway, this one, which is rather nice, I'd given to my grandsons. And the other day when I was round at my daughter's, I noticed it had been thrown out. So I got it out of the junk pile. It's missing the camera plate, or what you want to call it, quick release plate. But other than that, it's still in good condition. So I'll take some measurements off it and see if I can recreate a quick release plate for it. I don't know what the original looked like, so I'll just have to make some guesses. And clearly it's got a little notch on the back there so that when you slide it in, it clips in place. It's got a reverse bevel underneath there for it to clamp in place. So I'll measure that all up, use my imagination and see what we come up with. What I've done with most of my tripods is I've actually made specialist quick release plates that my camera, GoPros, or actually they're not GoPros, action cameras and my mobile phone all clip straight into. Each one's bespoke for whatever I'm using it for. But it just means I can fit them in there without having to worry about screwing things in place. Now, having picked that one up, I'll just show you. I've got quite a few anyway, because I've got quite a few tripods, as I say. That one's too big, that one's too big. That one appears to be a generic replacement that somebody's bought at some time for one of my tripods, and it does fit. Absolutely perfect. Well, I say absolutely perfect, rattles a little bit. But on the face of it, the dimensions are right. So something like that would do the job. Just sort of 0.5 millimetre bigger would make it a tight fit. Or even just a bit of foam or something on there. But I'll print my own design. Well, by the magic of camera work, having left everything in position, here is my 3D printed version. Hot off the printer. Take that bit off. Is that going to come out? Okay, so is that going to fit? Needs to go in a little bit further. So that means I've got to trim the front edge down a little bit. I've obviously left that a bit high. I'll just rub that down, I think, because it's so close to fitting. I think if I just file the edge, that will go in. And then somewhere in my stock, I've got the screws. Although the truth is, this is really a test piece. What I will probably do is make a bespoke camera mount for whatever I want to put on there. I'll just shake you around a bit and take you off the clamp that I've got you on this tripod, so I can show you what I'm talking about. So there you go, that one is bespoke for my mobile phone. So it just fits straight in there. And my phone clips in there nicely, and those are actually wind protectors for the microphones. So that's what I will probably do for that, something similar, but first off we just want the plate to be exactly the right size. Back again, I did buy myself a bunch of these when I was doing the tripods. Obviously you can get the ones that got a nice little clip on them that you can get hold of easily. That will fit on there. Oh, I've filed the end of that off. The only thing is that might be a little bit long, protruding a bit far. Might need to put a washer underneath it, because I think that'll be too long to fit on there comfortably. Yeah, a bit of a gap underneath it. So need a washer or two under there. And possibly a little bit of foam on top, just to make it grip nicely. So I'll go and find a bit of foam and some washers. Thin piece of craft foam, a couple of washers. So I'll just punch a hole through there so we can line it up. Ideally, we'd have that recessed slightly, so you can put some sort of a circlip or something on there to stop the screw dropping out when you're not using it. Right, we'll try that again. So I'll put some washers underneath. Obviously, if I reprinted this, I'll make it thicker so we didn't need washers. A little bit of foam on top. Line it up right. Yeah, there we go. Did that click in or not? I don't think that clicked in. Yes, it did. So there we are. A replacement. So I probably won't use that though. I'll probably make one for the mobile phone, because I use the phone more than I use this camera nowadays. Just passing on a little tip that I was given some time ago. I've been rubbing this down with a file just to make it a smoother fit. And somebody said to get rid of the rough look when you've been doing that, hold it over a hot flame. And that remelts the rough bit and shines it up again. So I don't know if you can see, but that's, well, what I didn't show you was the rough bit before I'd done it, did I? But yeah, hot flame just takes the roughness off it again. And now that fits in there beautifully. Slides in and out, whereas before I did the sanding it over, it was actually very tight. And we can see the click action now as well. So I've rounded it off with the file and then held it over a hot flame just to get rid of the, as I say, the roughness. You don't hold it over a flame for long because the whole thing will melt and catch fire. So it's just briefly.
Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.